Hi there, I've only got 11 minutes, I think. So it's Claire here. I'm going to talk about the Aries full moon, which is 29th of September today. And I'm going through a few astrologers' views, so very quickly. Bracker Goldsmith thinks it's like, well, we're moving into the eclipse season. It feels like something building. It's a kind of real wake up. Aries is the full moon is in Aries and the sun is in Libra. So you have got a kind of balancing going on there because you've got Mars energy and you've got Venus energy. So it is actually the Mars Venus, balance between male female as well. And Mars pushes up and links with our head with Aries. So it's kind of about sensible decisions. Particularly things like exercising, eating well, maybe discerning on relationships, maybe about our career and our work, and reevaluating really where we're at. And because Aries is about kind of sovereignty, don't be too influenced by others at the moment. Now, this full moon is going to affect cardinal signs apparently quite strongly. So that's Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Might have some power struggles going on and so on. And Aries always says kind of just risk it, do it kind of thing, and never stands behind in the queue. It's always at the front. So it's about getting on and doing things. And also, we have got stuff to do with like the childlike enthusiasm, dare to be you, she's talking about as well there. I also got something off Tanya Gabrielle that because it's on the 29th, 2 and 9, she looks at numerology. 2 and 9 is 11, and numerology, that's like a gateway. So it's like a portal. So quite a big date, really. And you've also got Chiron in Aries as well, in opposition, and she thinks it links in with expressing in a healthy way. So also we may attract people who are a little bit unusual, possibly difficult, but Chiron is a kind of healer energy which is influencing, and that will be positive. And she also talked about, and someone else has also said, leave bigger decisions a few days later, because this energy is like, let that dust settle with the energy at the moment, because it's quite warlike with Mars coming in. And Aries is really about forward momentum, so getting things done, really. But then we're on to Pam Gregory, and she talked about it being the fourth supermoon in a row, and a strong pull on the tectonic plates and the psyche as well. So, and Aries is very dynamic, it's warrior-like energy, very speedy, impetuous, goal-oriented, and about sovereignty. She also talked about the Pluto square the nodal axis, and that this means like for the future collective about a big choice between like fear or victimhood or love or being co-creator. And almost she talked about it almost being like in a vice. So you're being forced to go one way or the other. So try and make sure you go into your heart space, so you're in the love arena really. And then she talked about huge changes, and really Aries being linked in, and that it's uncompromising at the moment. So you've got all about Aries is about social inclusion, no elitism, and this feisty street warrior energy. And the Aries, Pluto's, Mars is basically about more power, individual power, versus, if you like, Pluto and Capricorn, and state sovereignty. So there's a lot of, rebellion energy around at the moment. I'm really skipping through this. So, you've also got, let's have a look, for the USA as well. She talked about second week in October, very important, because it's almost like a complete replication of the Independence Day of Independence energy, like the exact same astrology. So look out for big changes, like a rebirth of the USA, and that leads through into 2024. Differing values, different constitution, major changes, even like spin-off states going on and that type of thing. So just some major stuff happening, really. She talked about the effect on some of the cardinal signs. That's Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. Big changes possible for them, intensity feelings, power struggles, maybe control issues, and possible things like really changes in jobs, changes in career, potentially relationship changes. And she talked about a real spotlight on China and Taiwan, and it links in with the North Node, and particularly really it's maybe links in around that lunar eclipse which is coming around 28th of October, and that links in, she thought, geographically with Taipei and Taiwan. So she talked about it being really tough times, but see ascension as an expanded consciousness, more light, love, joy, sparkliness kind of thing, and go inside because it's like a reflect, that reflects on the outside. And I was just going to say a little bit about Aries. So Aries is a real fire sign, and it's about being out front and leading, really pushing boundaries, being outspoken, being spirited, being feisty, bit daredevil, leader, but actually do bear in mind, don't forget that others may be less robust and more sensitive. So that is the energy that's kind of now on the 29th with the full moon. So it is like a powerful time, really. So that's all I was going to say today. Thank you very much and have a great full moon. Bye.